Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream for Dragon Age 2. I am Evia. And last left off, we hit... not only hit level 15, but we also finished Act 1. Our sister died.
You go through me.
Hey, Evelyn leveled up. So right now, for a bit of a refresher, we managed to get Hawke's family home back. Bethany died. Thanks, chat. And now we're just kind of doing a medicinal side quest right now. It'll take some getting used to for this hammer.
That was exciting. La, la, la. Now you fall.
Oh, big spider! Big dead spider now.
Everything here is cold. Hard stone. I wish I'd worn shoes with soles now.
Ooh, silver.
Less to worry.
Calcum. Another orichalcum. Just updated green rotten knife.
I feel like there's a different law at work in this place. Someone else's rules.
Yeah, it's called nature.
I think the mountain has actually gotten sadder since I've been away.
Probably.
Out of range! It's done. I feel like there's a different law at work in this place. Someone else's rules.
Poor Sunshine. Bartrand will pay for her death, I promise you.
Thanks, buddy.
Meryl, I can see you were meant for great things.
Thank you.
But you're stupid.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
Don't you think it would be better to work on where you are now, instead of recreating old glory?
No, that's kind of the opposite of what I've been saying. I'm the stupid one. Whatever.
Wow, Aveline, that was a choice of words, I guess. Yep, another bot. Hi, Caravan. Hi, Caravan. How's it going? Sorry you had to walk in on that. Oh, big dragon. Bye-bye, dragon. Yeah, I have no idea where to get the tattoo any Order of Arterals. Yeah, I climbed all over Sunder Mountain and found no Varteral. Found a mature dragon. So I guess that's something.
Messing with us is suicide.
How was the TFS at the table stuff? I haven't watched any of it because I'm just swamped with various other D&D games. Pay no attention to the big giant spider body. Yeah, BG3 was a time last night.
You know the Tethras family businesses are registered in your cousin Elman's name.
You don't say.
But can't find any record of you having a cousin, Elmond.
I'll introduce you sometime. He's a little on the shy side.
Varric, he's imaginary.
Which makes him a much better head of the household than I am. He never misses the Merchants Guild meetings for one.
Andarana to Shanhawk.
A storm is coming. I can smell it.
Watch your steps, yeah. You don't know how many Dalish
Another
arrows
time,
are trained on you right now.
If you walk the paths of Sundermount, walk softly. Something out there hungers for the unwary.
This outdoors thing is growing on me, like a tumor.
I was thinking fungus.
Dalish. Crafting is second to none, I assure you.
Cool.
Dalish crafting is second to none, I assure you. You've returned. Is there something you need?
Are you a specialist? What sort of things do you make?
A Dalish crafter does many things. We create weapons, armor, anything our clan has need of.
I don't need...
Of course.
Elves were using magic when your primitive ancestors still lived like beasts. If you dare interrogate one of my hunters again...
The Maker be my witness. I will bring Fainriel to the gallows.
Hawk, you may want to leave before this gets messy.
Are you actually planning to attack Templars?
This Shem caught one of our Dalen hunters. She tortured the boy with fire while she interrogated him about Fainriel.
That's nothing compared to what we'll do if you don't hand over the apostate.
This is your last chance to leave and avoid bloodshed, Hawk.
You'd torture and kill the Dalish for just one apostate?
I don't care a jot about these knife ears, but Fainriel slipped through our fingers. No one escapes the Knight Commander.
We would sooner die than turn him over to you.
I mean, if there's a chance another Exalted Barge could happen, that would be bad if I went with this option. I don't like how the Templar said what she said. Like, you tortured a Dalish person, an elf, with fire. And then he said, no one escapes the Knight Commander. Screw you, man.
You've gone too far, Templar. I won't let you kill these people.
Traitor!
Cool.
Let's finish this!
We must go. Master.
At this point, I think Hawk is probably more anti-Templar. Oh boy, you have to put up this map all over again. Fun. Wow, 21 gold. It's alright, Chad, I'm still very tired. My power died yesterday when I was sleeping. Apparently there was a storm. And despite getting 10 hours of sleep on Wednesday, apparently I'm still really tired. Wow, finally people to fight. Here's on the cliffs. Oh, hi.
Lieutenant Harley?
Aveline? Thank the Maker.
I take it you know each other. Harley is one of the guard, recently promoted.
This disaster was my first routine assignment.
I was just taking a stroll!
I happened to be in the area, seeing the sights, killing bandits, the usual.
Not the best time for jest. We're up against Evert's Marauders.
You're certain about that?
Felorden's up there, and Victor Longdeath's handiwork you've already seen. We tried 2 sorties up the path, but it's trapped to oblivion. Now I'd be thankful just to get out of here alive.
No fair, guard dog! You brought friends!
Shut your mouth!
Fel Orden? Victor Longdeath, what are you talking about?
They've been robbing and raping for Maker knows how long. Did a broad daylight assault on the keep to rescue one of their number 2 years back. Fel Orden, a blood mage, is here. Victor Longdeath, Sophie.
Maker, you certainly drew a fine first detail.
Isn't it suicide to stay pinned down here?
We're pinned down right now, but so are they. If we run, Evert's Marauders escape again. So we've been waiting for reinforcements. Victor's arrows and Orden's fireballs taking their toll. But we can still take them down.
The longer we wait, the more of us they'll kill. Let's attack now.
I'm with you, but my men may be too rattled to join us.
It's too dangerous for you and your men. Stay put. I'll take care of it.
Look out for traps. Be careful. Evert's Marauders are deadly.
So am I. Aveline Reverly +5. What? I just wanted a flower.
That should be the last of them.
They're all dead?
Yep.
I can't believe it. I'll tell Lieutenant Jalen at the keep what you've done. I'll make sure he rewards you.
Good work yourself, Lieutenant. Make sure the others know it.
Men! We're heading home!
Group of the notorious pirate, Flex Chain, Guardsman Pederin. Oh hey, that's Ravelly. No flower over here.
Love doing that.
It's too far! That's right, you heard me! Get back! Now you fall! And stay down!
So if I'm not saying much, chat. Just trying hard not to drift off. I was playing some Monster Hunter World before this, but I won't lie, should not have been doing that. Really should have been working on D&D for tomorrow. Honestly, not gonna lie, kinda tempted to just cancel it. Probably make my decision after tonight. Welcome back, Caravan.
I prefer the city. It's more...
You are in a strange place, Ferelden.
Tell me about it.
Knowing is half the battle, and it need not be wholly unprofitable, provided few questions are asked.
Noted. Oh, there's the flower. Harlot's blush flower. Yeah, I need to work on D&D, but I'm not going to lie, I'm not really feeling it. I think I'd rather just do Strixhaven. I went there twice. But can't do that because Mace won't be here.
Lieutenant Harley said I should see you about a reward.
That's it.
Not even going to mention your scuffle with Evit's marauders. Killing the whole lot of them.
That does ring a bell. Hard to remember. I've killed so many things.
I believe that. I do. There's one small rub, though. Their leader, Evitz, wasn't there, was he?
I don't think so. They weren't wearing name tags.
Evitz is the worst of the lot. He may try to get revenge one day.
He can wait his turn. I won't lose any sleep over it.
Maybe nothing will come of it. Thanks again for your help.
I wish the guard weren't so illiterate. I had a report come in this morning that was nothing but a bunch of X's.
I don't need blood magic. Oh, Marrow Rivalry plus 10. Oh well. Marrow, you're sweet, but blood magic bad.
Dame fellow asked, why make a shop so hard to find? Me? Really? He just has no concept.
Wow. King something the Forgotten's armor. Wow. That expensive, and it's not as good as what I currently have in terms of just straight up armor. Everything else though is honestly really good. Actually no, it's actually 2 better armor because it has plus 43. I just don't have the money. Wow, we went from 80 gold to 24.
Charlotte's blush. What a scandalous name for such a pretty flower.
What is up with your arm?
Welcome back.
He's the only one who can command me. I think I found something of yours. Hello, Emmerich. The guard captain says you're still chasing disappearing acts.
That's not funny. I need your help urgently. I've spent the past few years continuing my investigation into the murders of Nanette, Marin, and the other women. I believe I finally have a suspect. A man called Gascard Dupuis.
Dupuis? That's a funny name.
It's Olesian. I believe he is descended from nobility. When I became convinced of his guilt, I went to the city guard and demanded that they do something.
My men raided that house. There was nothing, and I've heard no end because of it. You were reprimanded, I hope.
Meredith forbade me from continuing my investigation. But she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
Were you the only person investigating these murders?
Yes, unfortunately. The Templar Order believes this is a matter for the City Guard. And the City Guard, well, they rejected my evidence and dismissed the murders as isolated incidents. They don't care either.
I've seen your evidence. Scattered notes, conjecture, nothing remotely usable. You can't expect us to act on your hunches alone. Look what happened when we did.
The guards who searched Gascard's place were incompetent. They didn't know what they were looking for.
Fine, if you insist.
Alright, I'll be back, chat. Gonna see if I can wake myself up. Bold words to say in front of the guard captain there, Emmerich.
I retrieved a sack of human remains for you. Didn't you show it to the guard?
I did. They said the remains could have been gathered together by scavengers looking for bits of gold and jewelry. They said there was no way to tell if the remains even belonged to the missing women.
I'm sorry, Emmerich, but that's the truth of it.
What have you learned about Gascard Dupuis?
Dupuis.
He's a reclusive nobleman who's rarely seen outside his estate in Hightown. He knew 2 of the murdered women and made inquiries about the others. It cannot be a coincidence.
It cannot be a coincidence. It sounds exactly like a coincidence.
Gascard Dupuis is hiding something. I'm convinced of it.
And I'm supposed to be the outside help.
My hands are tied. I can't do this on my own. What if one of the women who died was someone you loved? If Gascard Dupuis is guilty, he must be stopped before he kills again.
Then we will investigate Dupuis, if only to put this to rest.
If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. At least I'll know for sure.
Why is it always Hawk to the rescue?
I can't really answer that. You'll need to go to Gascard Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
Rainbows? If I spot a canary admiring butterflies, Meryl.
Something of yours, sir.
A strange turn. Thank you.
Always where you need.
I've got something for you.
Ooh. Did you get this from Master Island? Mythal, did I miss some important occasion? I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
I think I missed the Elvish sign for "This present induces terrible guilt." I'll shop more carefully in the future.
Of course. You're just being thoughtful. No one has ever given me a present before. Useful things. Tools or clothes. Because I needed them, not just because. Maseranis, I'll find a good place for this. By the dread wolf! Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
It's clean all the time, you just don't think it's a mess until someone comes over. Meryl, why do you have an Eluvian in your house? Let's switch her out for Fenris.
advice on how to lay low, I can give you some.
Being short would make for an excellent start, I suspect.
Keep that up, Sirrah, and you can keep on hiding like a rank amateur.
What would you suggest, Varric? Cower in the shadows like a rat?
You could try wearing something that didn't scream, "I hate you all, I was a slave."
The markings would still show.
Really? Through anything? That's kind of cool.
So edgy.
I was hoping you'd come. You did so much for my Fainriel already, but... I visited him among the people, but he turned me away. I know the demons still plague him. And now they've taken him. 2 days ago, Fainriel went into a nightmare and hasn't returned.
What?
He can't be woken up?
The Keeper says he is near death. His lips still fog a mirror, but that is all.
Surely there are mages who can pursue him in the Fade.
I have contacted Keeper Marathari. The Dalish have an ancient ritual that might help. But it requires someone Fainriel trusts to enter the Fade to free him.
This is hardly my area of expertise, but is there anything I can do?
Marathari is coming to perform the ritual that will bring Fainriel back. His childhood things here will help anchor him.
The Fade is a place for mages, not for people like you and I.
I've already called for the Keeper. We need to begin the ritual as quickly as possible. Would you like to stay here or return when she arrives?
This is too urgent to delay.
You have been far kinder than I had any right to expect.
I came quickly, Ariane. I did not wish to tell you by letter how grave your son's situation is. The magic he possesses makes him what the Tevinters called Somniari, a dreamer. Dreamers have the power to control the beyond, what humans call the Fade. Fainriel is the first in 2 ages to survive.
Why are they so rare?
Dreamers have great power in the Fade. They attract demons. Luckily, most prove too frail of mind to survive a demon's possession. A dreamer abomination would be near unstoppable.
What can a dreamer do?
Dreamers are unique for their ability to enter the Fade at will, without the aid of Lyrium. In the Fade, they can shape dreams, and even affect the world beyond the Veil. Tevinter Somniari used to enter the minds of sleepers and slay them in their dreams.
Is there a difference between the Beyond and the Fade?
They are the same. By either name, the Fade is the realm of spirits, Thedas' heart, while the mortal realm is its strong arm. The demons who live there covet the bodies of mortals and seek to possess them. Only mages ever touch the Fade in a waking state. Others seek in dreams.
Swallow some spit.
What exactly are we going to do here?
The elves of the Dales were experts in the Somniari arts. They could even help those with no power enter the Fade. I have done my best to recreate the ritual. We will use Fainriel's childhood home as a focus to draw him back through the veil.
Just send me into the Fade.
I told you her courage was legendary.
Now, Ariane, please excuse us. We must prepare.
Oh, of course.
There is more I must tell you that is not for her ears.
Is Fainriel in danger?
Indeed. And the danger may not come from what you think. Fainriel cannot become an abomination. The destruction he would cause is unimaginable. If you cannot save him from the demons, you must kill him yourself. A death in the Fade will make him what your circle calls tranquil. He will be no threat after.
That's Fainriel's greatest fear. I won't be the one to make it come true.
I have no choice but to leave it in your hands. Now, gather a team, and we will begin. Choose carefully, for all will face temptation.
I never give in to temptation.
I have no desire to explore the Fade, but if you need me, I will go.
I admit, I'm a little fascinated.
Let us begin.
Let us remain no longer than we must. Nothing here is real.
Come. Fainriel must be trapped further in.
Once again, we're in Dreamland.
Well, it's rare to see two forgotten magics in one day. It's usually a slow place, the Fade. Not many surprises. I wasn't sure I'd like this one, but it has potential.
Do not trust it. It is a thing that will lure you in if it can.
Call me Torpor. I have a proposition that might interest you.
Are you a demon?
That is the term humans give us. We existed first, though, so that seems slightly unfair.
I will not give in to temptation, fiend.
Have it your way.
Seems to be.
Don't mess with demons. Even if they're the hot and sexy lust ones.
My people, I present to you our hope. His features may mark him as human, but in his heart beats the blood of the Dales. He came to us to learn his heritage, to release the power from a lineage as ancient as our race.
I don't know what to say.
This is a trick.
First Enchanter, what are you doing here? Mother told me the Dalish are honorable. Why would the Keeper lie?
Why would she entrust her people to a human?
You are one of us, Fainriel. Your magic will restore our greatness.
But you told me this magic was outlawed for a reason. Even the Dalish don't practice it anymore.
That's a demon, Fainreal. It wants to trick you.
He lies. The first enchanter is a pawn of the Templars.
No. Silence, demon! Weren't you... Keeper Marethari warned me of this. You're not the Keeper. Mother's people have no circle, but they don't consort with demons.
Bye.
You. Why did you interfere?
Ah, cool.
With my
Pride.
power joined to his, Fainreal would have changed the world.
Have you ever seen an abomination? They are ugly.
You put such stock in appearances. Perhaps that is why your friend's loyalty only goes skin deep. You think this slave would choose you over his freedom?
Cast your eyes elsewhere, demon. I won my freedom from the Magisters long ago.
But you fear them still. They have left their marks on your body and your mind. With my aid, you could be free forever. You could have power enough to challenge any who would chain you.
How transparent can you get?
But to face them as an equal, what would you want from me?
A moment of your time, nothing more.
Nice job, Fenris. Well, I picked wrong.
That's it, Fainreal. Pardon the downstroke, then lift. Good. I'll have you scribing all my letters soon. If I'd known you were such a brave lad, I'd have brought you into the business years ago.
Does that mean I can come with you to Antitha, Father? Mother said maybe this summer. Right, Mother?
That's not your father, Fainreal. It's a demon. And I'm definitely not your mother.
A demon? No. No, I want this.
Then remember this is who took away them.
Only thing you ever wanted.
Ah!
You turned him against me.
Oops!
Complete accident. I was trying to help, honest.
Take away my pets, and I'll take away yours. How loyal are these friends you drag into the Fade? Would your pirate queen stay if the open water beckoned?
Probably not.
What do you say, sweetheart? A two-mast brigantine, square main topsail, 100 well-built lads to answer your every whim. I know you've been looking for a stiff masthead.
Why did you caress your boob because of that?
This is a
Nobody
demon,
said that.
Isabella. Don't let it tempt you.
Well, if it wasn't a demon, I wouldn't think it could grant wishes.
The Silence Call 2 awaits in Kirkwall Harbor. I will be under the firs in the captain's quarters.
I like big boats. I cannot lie.
God dang it. Her name is Caress. Varric, it's just me and you, buddy.
I think Bianca's got
can't spend another moment in this place. The screaming. Everywhere, all I hear are the nightmares of people dying, fleeing, gnawing their own arms off to escape. This is a world of monsters. And they all want me. Please, help me escape. Help me die.
If I kill you here, I only destroy your mind. You will become a tranquil.
I was afraid of that for so long. I can't even remember why. To live. To sleep without dreaming. To never hear a demon's whisper. It is a blessing as great as standing at the Maker's side.
Is this truly necessary?
Do it. Put the knife in my heart.
You can master this talent, Fainrail. You don't have to let it destroy you.
The Dalish do not have what I need. Perhaps Tevinter. If these powers can be trained, it would be there. I can do this.
I have a start talk to Fenris and Isabella after this. Meanwhile, Varric, never betrayed.
Fainrail has mastered his powers.
To an extent.
Then he lives. You saved him. I cannot thank you enough. Keeper Marathari, may I return with you to the Sunderlands? I would like to ask for my son's forgiveness.
Of course. It was you who chose to stay away.
He must go elsewhere to train. There is no one in Kirkwall to help him. He asked me to say goodbye.
My son? No. I must find him before he goes.
It is wise for him to seek guidance. Kirkwall cannot provide what he needs. I truly did not think what you did was possible. You are a rare human indeed.
And I must apologize for my weakness. I would have thought myself above such influence.
Does this mean I'm not getting my ship? Bugger it all.
Your friends awakened here some time ago. We all have weaknesses the demons find. You accomplished a miracle with Fainrail. This book belonged to the last dreamer of our tribe. It has a rare magic beyond price. Please, accept it with my gratitude.
Oh ho ho, we have new quests. And we're almost level 16. Woo woo. Oh, that's the fortress. Oh, shoot.
Just tell me if you hear more rumblings from the coterie about protection. Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawke. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
No plans yet. I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
After everything that happened with Bethany,
Yeah.
that's probably good thinking. To be honest, I thought there might be a chance you'd want to go back to Ferelden now that things have calmed down. It's good to hear you're sticking around.
What would I do without my trusty dwarf? I'd cry myself to sleep without you.
Oh, don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk. You know I can't stand to see a human cry. So, we've got a whole city-state full of trouble to get into. Shall we get started?
Do you ever feel like you're part of a story that someone's telling? Maker, I wish whoever was telling the story had made me more handsome.
It's like you haven't moved in 3 years.
It's easier for people to find me this way. Do you
That's
remember
fair.
the relic I told you about? The one I need to find?
Yes.
I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
Isn't that what you said last time?
Oh, you mean when I went digging for that stash?
Yes. That turned out to contain several badly written poems and an old boot.
It could have contained the relic. I just thought I'd let you know that I may soon be taking you up on that offer of help.
And here I was hoping you'd forgotten.
If I learn anything new, you'll be the first to hear about it. I never have affairs with my crew. Once they see you naked with your ass in the air, they think they don't have to take orders. Men. Oh, you have to be twice as tough to earn half as much respect.
So did the crew member mutiny? I mean, after you... You know.
Oh no, I had the offending member removed. That got rid of the attitude. Oh look, it's Hawk.
I like big boats. I cannot lie. Really, Isabella?
Well, I do. Blighted Demon knew it too. I'm sorry I abandoned you in the Fade. That was foolish of me. I mean, I didn't even get the ship in the end.
I don't blame you. I understand.
I just thought your
what it's
response
like
was
to be under
funny.
the influence of a demon.
You... what? That's it? No angry rant? Are you trying to get me to jump into bed with you? Because it's working.
That middle one. Ah.
Friends forgive each other.
Now you're making my insides feel squishy. Oh, go away.
So, I noticed some notes on the table the other day. Interesting work.
Anyone knows Sir Karen? Has he, done...
Remember to save your game frequently.
Got to tell me what was in the box, Ravani.
Which box? I've opened so many.
Well, those two, but later. Right now, that Kunari relic.
I'll make you a deal. I'll tell you what was in that box if you tell me how Bianca got her name.
Fine. Forget I asked. Evil woman.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
Three years. There's still no sign of Denarius. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Denarius killed him. Either way, if Denarius is aware of my presence, he has done nothing.
Don't tell me you're going to miss all the attention.
Tell me, what do you do when you stop running?
Do you really not know?
My first memory is receiving these markings. The lyrium being branded into my flesh. The agony wiped away everything. Whatever life I had before I became a slave, it's lost. I shouldn't trouble you with this. My problems are not yours.
Your problems are my problems.
Unlucky you. But enough. You have much to keep you busy, I'm certain. I have been thinking about what happened in the Fade. That a demon could have played so easily on my fears. Disturbs
That's what
me.
they do.
I failed you. I won't let that happen again.
Everyone gets one free demonic possession before I hold it against them.
Good to know. As for the boy, we shall see what he becomes, and if he regrets the mercy you provided. But that is not important now. Let's just hope we face nothing similar in the future.
You know, Fenris, you could have cleaned this place up into 3 years.
And that will, stop the itch.
Yes. Though I would stay away from women you meet in the port. Pirates tend to dock in unsavory places.
I heard that.
Just use the salve if it comes back.
Excuse me.
Things just keep getting worse. I had Templars practically on my doorstep the other night.
The Templars are hunting you.
Not me specifically. They were just checking the refugee camps. But it's not like this place is a secret. It's only a matter of time.
I can't say you've been keeping a low profile.
The Knight Commander is out of control. Even her own people have been talking about it. The curfews, the midnight raids on mages' families. Everyone I know forced into hiding so they won't be made tranquil.
Is that making it harder for you? With justice?
In the Fade, there is no time. Emotion rules everything. Justice doesn't know how to sit idle until the right moment to strike. And I can't say I have any greater patience. I fear what my anger has made of my friend.
You chose to merge with him. Only you can make it work.
I am trying. I have not attacked the Templars openly. I've helped the mages here as best I can, but this impasse cannot last. One day, everyone in Kirk will have to choose a side.
Also, again, chat, sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I don't really have much to say today.
I don't mean to sound critical, but have you considered a new line of work?
Such as?
Pretty much anything. I don't think Renegade Mage has a bright future, or any retirement plan.
Idiot thugs and their gangs. Always around at night. But there's good coin in getting rid of them.
Dupuy.
Stay out of the shadows. There are 100.
Invisible sister. Oh, he lived right next to Fenris. Should have brought Evan with me, I just realized that. Oh well.
Looks like Emrich's right. Gascard is trying to hide something.
Ascar, thank you kindly for your last shipment. It arrived in almost perfect condition. The requested payment is on its way. Please use the artifact of care. The creatures can be difficult to control, even for an inexperienced mage.
Looks like Gascard's been busy. Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Why is he keeping these things around? I thought Gascard lived alone.
I knew a man who dressed up in his wife's clothing. He had so much fun with it.
A bridge to Alucard kicks in. Lace makes me feel comfortable.
You're not him. Shit, I know what this looks like, but I didn't hurt her.
Let her go, and we can talk.
If I let her go, you'll kill me. I don't know why you're here, but there's a killer out there, and I think he's playing us both. Just let me explain.
All right. We'll see if you can talk yourself out of this.
20 silver if he says, "It wasn't me, it was the one-armed man."
Several years ago, my sister was murdered. The bastard's now in Kirkwall, killing again. The same way he killed my sister. It starts with a bouquet of white lilies. He sends them to each new victim. Alessa was going to be next. I took her, so he'd have to come to me. I was finally going to face my sister's killer, but then you showed up.
He's lying! He hurt me!
I've explained this. I need your blood to track you down. If he took you, it was for your protection.
Let go of me!
She'll go straight to the city guard. They'll ruin everything.
I could report you to the Templars for blood magic.
Yes, I've used blood magic and lyrium to augment my powers. I'm not proud of what I've done, but I had to. He took my sister from me.
Who killed your sister?
A powerful and experienced blood mage. I believe he uses the women for some ritual. His victims are attractive, healthy women with few social ties.
Can't you just tell the city guard what you told me?
Why? I don't want him arrested. This isn't about justice. I need to be the one to bleed him dry. Besides, they probably wouldn't even hear me out.
Emmerich was certain you were the killer.
Of course he was. But I was trying to find the killer just like him. Our paths crossed and he just assumed I was the murderer.
You really did make yourself a target, though. Kidnapping people and all.
Yeah.
I suppose that's fair.
He's like, yeah, you know what? That's fair.
Who killed your sister?
A powerful and... His victims are attractive, healthy women with few social
what do you
ties.
think, chat? Steam username? Hi, War. Please don't buy me Elden Ring for PC. I don't know my Steam username off the top of my head. This laptop doesn't have it. I'm okay with that. I appreciate it, but I'm okay with not having Elden Ring right now. Yeah, probably. If you see a little character, it looks like Little Red Riding Hood yelling charge, then yeah, that's me. Also, thanks, Caravan, for selling me out. You don't believe?
Nice story, but I don't buy it.
No. I've worked too hard. It can't end like this.
Go down!
Jesus, I'm going real fast.
That's enough!
Hey, I leveled up. Boop. Oh. Right.
Messing with us is suicidal.
Alright, enjoy your dinner, War Child. Thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciate it.
Go down!
Bye, Dupuis. On the other hand, we did stop a blood mage, so I guess that's a good thing, right, chat?
Maybe Gascard was looking for help from another mage.
Gascard Dupuis' favorite hat. Whoa, his body melted into the floor.
Someone's always trying to take over at night. But someone else will always pay for their removal.
I think war is gone, Caravan. Good news is I'm definitely a lot more awake now. Hooray.
What makes this relic of yours so valuable?
The same thing that makes anything valuable. Someone's willing to pay for it.
That's not evasive.
Look, I didn't get where I am by showing my hand, you know.
No, your hand isn't what I hear you've been showing.
Yuan!
So she likes sex. Big deal. Remember, this game was made probably about 10 plus years ago, so a lot of stuff was very different back then. Moira?
Aren't you Hawk? Emmerich left not long ago. He said you'd arranged to meet tonight.
Did I tell him that? I must have completely forgotten.
Don't you remember sending this message?
I didn't send this.
You didn't? Strange.
That's not a good sign.
Well, I don't know. Emmerich's been acting strangely for months. It's probably just a misunderstanding.
Blind Alley. Well, I'm sure nothing wrong will go here. Well, Emmerich's dead.
Some mage sent that thing here to kill him. Why would anyone... Oh, Maker. The murders. Emmerich was right. He was getting too close. He suspected a man named Gascard Dupuis. Did he do this?
I killed Gascard.
Then who sent the creature? Whoever did this is a dangerous apostate that Meredith will want found. I will see to it personally. Thank you for your help in this matter. If you learn anything more, please come to me.
Well, rest in peace, Emmerich.
You are Hawk. A patrol went missing along the Wounded Coast. The Arishok says you have some semblance of honor. So tell me, did you kill them?
I can't be your only suspect. There's Coterie, Carter, Templars. Take your pick.
You think the boss in this city could fell a Karatam? Hardly. You or another matter. If you are not responsible, I waste my time here.
Look, I killed a lot of people. I don't know everything.
Look what I found. Your reason for living.
Freaking racist?
You're thinking of someone else, O Maid of the Brine.
They seem grouchier than usual.
You go ahead. I have something I should do.
I'll put it off if that's what you want, but I need a reason.
It's nothing, really. I'm sure we have plenty to do, and I don't want to interrupt too much.
Okay.
Hey, I think I knew that back in Antiva. Bye!
Alright then.
Sirrah Hawke.
Yes?
Last we met, I did not know your name. Did not care to. You have changed your fortune over the years. The Qunari have not. I offer a courtesy, Hawke. Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlok. You will want to hunt him.
Excuse me, but this sounds like quite the feat.
It was allowed. The stolen formula was a decoy. Sarkamek, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to your kind, but if made in quantity, perhaps by someone intending to sell it.
That merchant, Javaris.
Would he be cautious? Or would he assume success and make enough to threaten a district? A courtesy, Hawke. You will want to hunt him.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You replaced your recipe for gunpowder. Which, why do you even have it here in the first place? With a recipe to make a poisonous gas, which apparently is worse than your gunpowder recipe, and you allowed it to be stolen? Are you stupid? Chat, I like the Qunari, but this man's an idiot.
Any idea where we can find Javaris?
I heard about a sell-off. Merchant territories and such. They don't do that unless someone left in a hurry. I'd have figured he'd rooked some noble. He's sure not a burglar.
Just tell me where he is.
I haven't kept up on the squirt. Ask the coterie.
Panahedon, Hawke. It will be interesting to see if you die.
Yeah, the Qunari look cool, but this man's an idiot. You have been sitting here for 3 years. Have not said what you want to the leader of the city. Allowed your recipe to get stolen for poisonous gas that is worse than your gunpowder. Like I said, chat, he's a fool. And an idiot. He is a terrible leader. Probably be like, oh, but he only leads the military. Yeah, sure, that might be the role he was given, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't have a brain that he can't use. God, I'm reminded of my coworker from yesterday.
Is there a reason, or is it one of your moods?
Your term as captain hasn't been particularly maid-friendly.
I've only turned a handful over to the Templars.
Every despot starts somewhere.
And yet I allow an abomination to whine at me. Credit where it's due.
Holy crap! Look, man, Evelyn's got a point, and she is kind of right. She's just letting you waltz in front of her. I'll be back, chat. I gotta use the bathroom. Let me know what you think of the Aeroshock so far. Alright, I'm back. I hope I wasn't muted the entire time. Asked about thoughts of the era shop, but okay.
Turn up your person. You're selling the assets of Javaris Tintop? We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding, so up it goes. Sounds like he's made a few friends. Can one of them point me his way? Ask that about anyone else, I'd have you thrown out. This one, he owes me too. Javaris left in a hurry. I'd put him at Smuggler's Cut if he's avoiding patrols. It empties at a cave outside town. Tell him I said, don't come back.
Javaris doesn't exactly sound like a mastermind at work here.
That's enough! Gotcha! I'll deal with it. It's too far! What a mess. It's done.
You know what, chat? I think I might just go Elf Rogue for my Inquisition playthrough. Which is basically just Archer.
How about you?
Ah, yes. Give me that EXP, boys. And girls.
Now you fall! Let's finish this!
Booyah. A ship for Isabella. Yeah, I heard you don't have a ship anymore, so I got you the ship in a bottle.
Out of range!
Destructive forces of nature!
Let's finish this! Go down!
That any way to greet an old friend?
You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount. You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
What in blazes are you talking about?
But you don't know? Then what? You're tracking for the Kunari? Then she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
The obvious thief was perhaps a bit too obvious.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. And out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me. Says she's got the Kunari powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it. And now you're here. Great.
So far, all I see is you.
Leaving the other person behind is the first step in running away. Sorry if that's inconvenient. Here. Want to drag Dark into light? I had a man follow her. The elf's in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
Sorry.
Sounds like you have a long way to go, hopefully.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog-lord inroaders.
I heard that. Don't care if you did. Yeah, since we're over here, might as well.
Anders and Justice.
That's not strictly accurate.
But you are of two minds.
Many people are.
Now you're the one not being accurate.
I thought those were the rules of this game.
I never know who I'm talking to with you.
Then it's fortunate it doesn't occur often.
Hawk just turns around. Children, behave, or so help me, I will turn this party back around.
Too far!
That's fun. It's a fun combo to use. Well, we found them.
All of you. I can't fight the damned air. You want to live. Stay out.
What's going on, Mason?
Guard Captain, there's... I can't even describe.
On your time, son.
Reports of some haze with a stench of rust and throw-up. There was a cloud, then a lingering mist. Anyone caught in the cloud just went mad. Then the others just wretched themselves dead.
All right, keep your post. We'll take it from here.
Can you guys hear me?
He's a good man. Trust that it's as bad as he says.
Let's hope this elf didn't try to make enough powder to sell.
Didn't sound like a merchant to me. Let's go. Maker. We need to...
It's too far! This should do the trick on those barrels. I need another latch to shut it.
Woo! They exploded.
Out of range!
Poison got the thieves. I'll take comfort in his certainty when this is over.
Hi.
So, your fault, I presume?
Is that Sirrah Hawk? You have enemies.
Get in line.
I'm glad it's you, really. These poor people. You are a much better target.
Again, Purple Hawk, best Hawk.
So, care to explain your
Hello,
particular
lunatic.
brand of crazy?
Qunari take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Qunari Thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it. But this is all wrong.
You were going to kill people anyway. That's not funny at all, really.
It can still work. They're hidden in your city. They'll enrage the faithful and make sure the Qunari are blamed. Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more. It's too far!
You're welcome.
I found your patrol. They won't be coming back.
You have stolen my duty, Basra. We were supplied for this task, but you have done this instead. Take what was meant for us.
Binky's comfort? I gotta sneeze. Ooh.
So, I was wrong about our thief.
Surprise, surprise.
You'll get used to it.
Ha! Wow, they all
say
looked
we
at
were
me.
careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamek, there would have been death. This elf was determined to lay blame at our feet. Selfishness, want, denial. How do you allow this to continue?
If you won't talk straight, then we won't talk.
Hold.
Since we arrived, I have seen nothing but greed and weakness. Dwarves, humans, elves, just festering. No order, no goal. You are one of the few I have met with any ability. And yet this too was random, a result of selfishness. I cannot fathom how a mire like this can be justified. You turned from me. Do you turn as easily from all this chaos?
It's life, glorious and wild.
I agree.
It's called freedom.
But you don't see that as a problem?
I see it as an opportunity, and I intend to take full advantage.
Karasten are soldiers. The Qun made it so. They can never vary from that assigned path, never be other than they are meant to be. But they are free to choose within that role, to accept and succeed, or deny and die. Glory is clear and defined. It is an undeniable certainty. What full advantage can you take without that authority?
Sorry, I find myself distracted by deny and die.
And yet you accept the random violence that plagues this nation. I wonder if the weaker of your citizens would be so close to certainty. Your kind may force our role to change, if the Qun demands.
That weak elf made a good effort at using your own weapon against you.
We have but one weapon, the certainty of the Qun. It cannot be used against us. And it doesn't matter. I am not here to fight. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's taking long enough.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
You could have built a ship by now, you know.
Pretty much.
It is not about a ship. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago. A simple act of greed has bound me. We are all denied Parvolin until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful! Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
He's on the edge. The Viscount should know.
Yeah, at least we now know why they're here and why they won't leave. Where's the sense?
Hawk, I've got some news.
Good news or bad news?
And maybe you should be sitting down for this. Or drunk. Or both.
Why don't I buy you a pint and we'll talk?
You just keep making this harder. Although I won't say no to a pint, if you're buying. I've had an ear out for Bartrand.
After the deep roads, he ran to Ravain, probably because he knew I couldn't track him. But I hear he might be back in Kirkwall. He called in loans from a few of his contacts in Hightown.
Oh, really?
Was he staying in Hightown, or just passing through?
If my information is good, and it's always good, he has a house there. Which gives us a good shot at having a word with my dear sweet brother.
How are you holding up, Varric?
You're asking about me? If it weren't for Bartrand, Bethany would still be here. He has to answer for that. I have to set this right. As much as that's possible.
Would Bartrand really risk coming back here?
I think we both know by now that Bartrand would risk anything for money. There's a much better market here for that trinket he stole. And all his contacts are in Kirkwall.
I've really missed Bartrand. We've got a lot of catching up to do.
I agree. Bianca's been missing him something awful. Let's stop by his new house. Welcome him back to the neighborhood and all that.
Hey, Nora, you and me in my room.
I have something for you. Ooh, what's this? Oh, isn't that just the cutest thing?
Oh my god, the best things below decks. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Baby animals are cute. Ships, not so much.
Thank you, Hawk. This was a thoughtful gesture.
Not if you were the last man in the Free Marches.
I have mail.
That dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
Oh, hi, Aveline.
Good to see you again, Sam.
Did you ever run the wilds, boy? Kirkwall is no city for a breed used to open spaces. Nice as your estate is, it's not healthy for a Mabari to be cooped up. May I take him to the barracks time to time? He could help train my guards.
Good idea. He'll put the fear of dog into them.
Good. I think it's time they face down a good old Mabari charge. How about it, boy? Want to chew on some recruits?
I've been wondering if I shouldn't remarry. I'm sure the last thing you need is your mother watching over your shoulder every time you come home. But perhaps there is still life once your children have outgrown you.
You've been through a lot. You deserve any joy you can find.
Thank you, love. No one could ever replace your father. But it is refreshing to think I could still be courted at this age.
Alright, for the YouTube people, thank you for watching. Feel free to like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch at Ebia7. Bye bye.